Chapter 674. Candy Stealing Bees. Part 1. Superhero Antics. ******. In the middle of the city, a bank robbery was now in progress. Robber 1. Let's go. The robbers got in a getaway van. A figure appeared and ran down the street. That figure was me, and I saw the tallest building in Gotham, Royal York, and I jumped extremely high into the air. I jumped over the whole building in a single bound, and I landed on top of the getaway van and crushed it, and the robbers were hurt. Me, you two are so busted. Everyone cheered wildly for me. Me, thank you, good citizens. The robbers were arrested and sentenced to 100 years in prison. I got the money back to the bank that was robbed. Then I saw a building that was on fire, and a woman was stuck in the building calling for help as it was burning. Me, uh-oh. That building is on fire. I ran fast and jumped onto some powered cables and ran across them. The woman fell from the burning building from the highest window, and she was screaming. Then just as she was about to hit the ground, I swung from the wire and grabbed her and saved her. Me, yee-haw. I flipped and landed safely on the ground. Me, that was a close one. Everyone cheered wildly. Woman, my hero. Me, are you all right? Woman, I am now, thanks to you. The woman kissed me and I was shocked. I had a goofy look on my face. I regained my composure and swirled around the building and put out the fire. I went back home. Me, whew. Hey guys. Lincoln, JD, that was so awesome how you saved that woman from that fire. Lola, like a princess trapped in a tower. You were her knight in shining armor. Me, oh stop it guys. But thanks. I found an Azumarill and a Blossom for Nico. ******. Part 2. Obstacle Course Mayhem. ******. I was in the obstacle course. I was dodging laser blasts and flamethrower blasts like there was no tomorrow. I got to a clearing and out came robots that looked like Amy, Eva, Mal, Heather, Alejandro, Scott, Max, Scarlett, Jose, Jacques and Joe. Me, oh it is on losers. I kicked the robot Scarlett in the face and broke its head off, and it exploded. The robot Max lunged at me and I jumped and fired a fireball at it and blew it to pieces. The robot Joe attacked and I was blocking all its attacks, and she was a skilled fighter. The robot Joe is providing an incredible fight. I jumped over her and kicked her in the back and snapped her in half like a twig, and she exploded. Kaboom. Jose and Jacques robots were really fast and agile, and I used my speed to outrun them, and I kicked them and they exploded. The robot Scott went at me and I flipped him and fired an energy ball at him and he exploded. Kaboom. The robot Eva proved to be much more of a powerful challenge, and it was awesome. She punched at me and I blocked her punch and kicked her head off, and she exploded. Kaboom. Each robot was destroyed in a fiery explosion. Me, wow. What a workout. I was sweating like there was no tomorrow. ******. Part 3. Candy Stealing Bees. ******. We were watching TV in the living room and playing cards and reading books. We were having candy bars and Jared was having some fruit. Mary Kay, MMM. I love candy bars. Me, I know you do, Mary. Then the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. We went to the computer and we saw that Doc Beeble, aka the beekeeper, is under attack by Bumper's old thugs. Me, uh-oh. Johnny T, looks like Bumper's old goons are still causing trouble without Bumper. Me, well, they are about to get a cell in the Uranus prison with their names on it. But who is that they're fighting? Duke, oh that's Doc Beeble the beekeeper. He's one of our enemies and he wants us to eat healthy. He makes really good natural candy bars made of pure honey. Mary Kay, it's true Dad. Doc Beeble makes really awesome candy bars. Johnny T, yep. Me, well let's go make sure that the rest of Bumper's goons rot in prison. Let's fly. We were off. Power glide, and away we go. We were off to the pork belly sector of the city. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived and we saw the beekeeper being thrashed by Bumper's goons. We swooped in and kicked their faces in. They rolled into some trash cans and they got up and saw us. Me, leave him alone, you vomit pots. Beekeeper, Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Thank goodness you're here. Help me out with these thugs. Bully number 1, lying, don't listen to him. He attacked us for no reason. Harry Potter, British accent. Oh, beekeeper attack you guys? Then you won't mind if I use my magic to read his mind. Me, that won't be necessary, Harry. I know a lie when I see one. You butt faces just never learn. Bumper is in jail now and you two are about to join him. Let's get them. We went at the two thugs and Stewie and Brian helped him up. Stewie, are you all right? Beekeeper, yes. Thank you. Stewie, when this is over, can you help me and Brian successfully sell honey? Brian, we tried to sell honey with steroid bees before. It didn't go so well. Beekeeper, I would be happy to. Brian, thank you. The thugs were badly beaten up. Nico, you two have failed this city. We slapped the cuffs on them and they were taken away. Me, that's 2 more bullies taken away. Bumblebee, TT, those scumbags never learn. Me, no they won't. Then we felt a massive stomp and we saw a huge Heartless appear. It was a ground shaker Heartless. Blackjack, sees the ground shaker Heartless, that's one big Heartless. Me, it's a ground shaker. Let's get it. We went at the ground shaker Heartless and hit it with all kinds of attacks. I slashed it with my sword and Nico slashed it with his Scythe blade. Power Glide fired powerful missiles and slashed it with his chainsaw. Power Glide, combo time Riley. Riley, you got it, Power Glide. Power Glide fired a thermal beam missile and Riley fired a powerful barrage of poison bards. Power Glide and Riley, Strychnine Omega Heat Venom barrage. The thermal beams burned it as the barbs pierced it and it was killing the ground shaker. Blackjack, our turn Bisley. Bisley, you got it, Blackjack. Blackjack had his axe ready and Biza made an axe of pure water. Blackjack and Bisley, Maelstrom hatchet slash. They slammed their axes into the ground shaker and wounded it really bad. Me, final smash time. Let's get him. Beekeeper, you got it. I'll start. Bee Swarm smash. Beekeeper commanded his massive bee swarm and it turned into a massive hammer and they hit the ground shaker with devastating force. Bumblebee, TT, my turn. Sting of the Yellow Jacket. Bumblebee flew into the air and she fired a massive energy barrage from her blasts and bombarded the ground shaker and then it exploded and was destroyed. Me, that takes care of that Heartless. We walked up to the beekeeper. Nico, be honest. Did you really think we were going to kill you? Beekeeper, considering what happened to Vexen and Madame Rouge, I actually did think you were going to end my life. Me, well, you redeemed yourself. Plus we couldn't kill you because of your age, Doc. We love your honey bars and they are tasty. Johnny, they sure are. Then a whip swooped in and lashed me on the arm. Me, ow. There's plenty more where that came from when I kill all of you and send your sorry, censored, off to hell. We turned and saw a member of Organization 13. Me, what they? Elena, do you know this member? Elena, no, this one is completely new. Surprised to see me, Nico? Nico, to the cloaked figure, who are you? You really have no idea, do you, Nico? The figure lowers his hood to reveal Ken's face but with black hair. We gasped in sheer horror. Our faces appeared in a web animation looking on in sheer horror at who we were seeing. Me, it can't be. Davis, Ken Ichishiji? Yoliai, but how? He's dead. Nico, not anymore. He's a nobody now. Me, Ken. Snick, it's Snick now. Thanks to you. Nico, how is this possible? The original Ken didn't get turned into a heartless. Snick. I was reborn as a nobody when you killed me the first time. Ever since then, I watched you as you had a good life with your friends while my parents were in misery because of you. Nico, I didn't mean to kill you. That was an accident. Snick, and yet it happened anyway. And now, I'm gonna make you suffer for it. Nico, good luck. I already stopped blaming myself for your death. Snick, true. But I'm still going to kill you regardless. Nico, I'm not the same as I was before when we last fought. Nico went Super Saiyan 3. Nico, I know you hate me for killing you Ken and I'm sorry I did. I'll forever regret that. But I've moved on. Snick, liar. Snick swung his whip and Nico grabbed it and teleported and punched him in the face. Nico, avoid Snick's whip. Snick, please. What would your parents say if they saw you like this? Snick, angry, don't you ever mention them to me. Nico, Snick, listen. I'm sorry. But you have to know something. Snick, I will never listen to your lies, you murderer. Snick went at Nico and Nico fired an energy blast that destroyed Snick with ease. Nico walked up to the defeated Snick and he had tears in his eyes and they streamed down his face. Nico, to the defeated Snick, I'm sorry for all the misery I'm caused you, Snick. You can continue blaming me for your unhappiness. But me? I chose to move on. Snick, weakly. You killed me Nico and I will never forgive you for killing me and causing so much pain to my family. Nico, and I will always forever regret that. I caused so much pain to you and your family and I will always regret that. And for that I'm sorry. I killed you because I snapped and it was because I was so fed up with all the pain, suffering and tyrannical oppression you were causing when you were the Digimon Emperor. I didn't mean for this to happen. But you were not going to listen to reason. I tried to talk you out of being the Digimon Emperor and my powers awakened when you were going to strike me and it left me a forever scarred and broken man. When I killed you in that one act of temporary insanity, I was completely devastated. I was so overcome with guilt and sadness over your death that it tore me apart. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder as a result. We gasped in horror when we heard that. Me? Oh my gosh. I didn't know he suffers from PTSD. May, Nico. Lainey, poor guy. He has truly been through a nightmare. Lincoln, no kidding. Ash, Nico. Lori, I didn't know he was literally suffering like that. Vince, me neither. Carol, poor guy. Me, the guilt and sadness of killing Ken completely shattered him mentally and made him a fractured soul. Celica, poor guy. He's been through hell. Nicole, no kidding. Nico, that's right guys. I'm sorry I didn't tell you all this. But Ken, I didn't mean to kill you. I had no idea you were even being used as a pawn in a diabolical plan that would destroy the planet until it was too late. I would gladly turn back the clock and try to stop myself from killing you. But I can't, and for that I'm so sorry. Voice breaking. What have I done? Nico then collapsed and broke down crying. May went over to him as he was crying hard. He was so broken that our hearts were aching. I had tears stream down my face and all the loud kids were crying. May was comforting him. Snick faded away knowing that he was speaking the truth and was extremely remorseful and all that. Snick can now finally rest in peace. I said a prayer for Ken. Me, in Latin. Pater noster, qui es in caelis. Sanctifister nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua. Sicut in caelo, et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum de nobis hodie. Et dimit nobis debita nostra. Sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. Sed libera nos a malo. Amen. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We went to Tokyo, Japan, and we were there to ask for the forgiveness of Ken's parents. We had his parents with us in the park. Nico, to Ken's parents, I just want you two to know that you were crazy confronting me near Ken's grave end. Yuli, sternly Nico, that's not what we rehearsed in the house. Me, Yuli. This is not helping. Nico, J.DS right. I'm sorry Mr. and Mrs. Ichishiji. I never intended for any of this to happen to you both. I didn't mean to kill your son. It was all an accident. Me, it's true. We told them what happened when we fought a nobody that was Ken's and they were shocked. Nico was a fractured soul because of it and he suffers from PTSD because of it and more. Me, so you see, that day still haunts him every day and he didn't mean for any of this to happen and didn't mean to cause all this pain to you. It was not his fault. He was fed up with the tyrannical oppression that Ken caused to all the Digimon when he tried to rule it with an iron fist and he snapped. He tried to talk him out of it, but because Malamayat-Hismon's influence was too strong, he wouldn't listen to reason. Nico didn't mean for all of this to happen. So if you have anyone to blame for all the pain and suffering caused to your family, blame Malamayat-Hismon. He was the true mastermind behind the death of your son. Ken Ichishiji was a pawn in his diabolical plans that would ultimately destroy the planet. Nico, that's right. I know it's gonna take a lot of time for you to forgive me. And words can't even begin to express how terrible I feel about killing Ken and all the pain I caused. And for that I'm so sorry. Mr. and Mrs. Ichishiji knew that he was right. Mr. Ichishiji, I forgive you Nico. Mrs. Ichishiji, me too. Nico was forgiven. It was a joyous time. Beekeeper is now the chief beekeeper for the Redemption Squad. Beekeeper, to the viewers, be good to your bees and they will be good to you. Laughs, get it? Luan, laughs, good one doc. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. I got the idea for the superhero antics part from the superhero episode of Total Drama Action. I got the obstacle sore loser robots from Out of the Blue and I got the idea for the beekeeper part from the Johnny Test episode Johnny Be Good. It was funny. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.